So Cassidy versus Disaster. Meh. Come on now, was it really what we were expecting? Actually, no. The thing is, it was exactly what you should have expected. Exactly what you should have expected. We all know how Cassidy raps. That slow punchline, single, not even punchline, just really like. Don't you just find it really simple? Singular rhymes and Disaster with his own progressive manner, and it's like, for me, Disaster was he's only as good as, in my opinion, his crowd. And the thing is, Disaster is half flow, half performance. I, personally, I don't think that his lines are amazing. I think that people like B Magic or Chill and Jones or even Daylight have actually much better bars, bar for bar, than Disaster. But the thing that it seemed like Cassidy by no stretch was weak, but people reacted like he just dropped gems. I just wasn't overly impressed by anything that Cassidy dropped. It all just seemed like just consistent. He's more swag and like aggression was the thing that actually got him through the battle. And like to be honest, I expected it to be a close match because no, it depends because if Disaster came like he did at DNA when they battled, or how he came for Cannabis, then I think that Disaster would have actually cleaned out Cassidy. But it's like Disaster's just not really been on his game lately. Like, nah, he's like part of his aggression and his fast rap. He seemed to. I thought like the whole battle was just slowed down. Just like Disaster wasn't as aggressive, especially when it came to his third round. His third round was like. It's like he was almost like crying. It's like he was almost like all the passion had just been soaked from Disaster. Like, did you see how I was rapping? It was like, now Disaster like, remember it's syllabical, syllables, individual, up in your swimming pool, like Eminem, I'm rapping so fast and I'm spazzing, attacking all these rappers, happy slapping. Yeah, like, it just didn't do anything for me the third round. One thing that I agree with Dizaster is that Cassidy needed to mimic Disaster, and that thing was really weird because I've seen a Vlad TV post where Cassidy was saying that he wanted to copy Disaster but do it better, and I'm thinking you're not the first person to copy Disaster, and you didn't do it that well. It seemed like everything Cassidy done was overhyped for the sheer fact that it was Cassidy, and you can tell that Cassidy's backup crew was like the reason that was happening. And I'm quite annoyed. For like in any other situation, if a normal someone who wasn't Cassidy was rapping Cassidy's verse, even in a similar manner to how Cassidy was rapping it, you wouldn't find it golden. It was a good battle, but it's just like it's one of them hype battles. Like, we need to stop putting too much hype in these battles because the Joe Budden one overhyped, this overhyped, Cannabis Disaster overhyped. The only like there haven't been classics that have been hyped, in my opinion. The only thing that I think lived up to the hype was not even Loaded Lux and Murder Mook, really. Like, it kind of lived up to the hype because how, Murder Mook, Ethan, Lux, and like Ethan. But we need to stop, like, we put so much hype and money into it, but in the actual thing, these are like, I much preferred watching B Magic versus Conceited, but I did Disaster versus freaking Cassidy, if I'm being honest. Scratching my balls. Ah. So yeah, it just was not underwhelming. Yep, underwhelming really. Nothing more to say for it than that. It wasn't a bad battle by any stretch. It just wasn't a classic. When people say a classic, it's not a classic. Not really a classic. Not really. But I feel I'm from a jam rap. Can you feel it?